if you just want to introduce yourself first, and then we'll kick off from there, really.
I'm Keith, signed from Scotland, and actually at the moment we're representing the 9th Border Regiment in Burma, the Black Cats, 44-45. And what we've got here is a selection of kit that the actual soldiers would carry in Burma. It's totally different from the stuff that we'd have in Europe. It's a lot lighter because the guys had a lot to carry, and there wasn't much transport out in Burma, so everything they had to walk everywhere. So they travelled light, and all the kit here is basically standard issued to actual British soldiers out in Burma. You've got various rifles. You've got a number 3 Lee Enfield, which was used throughout the Burma Campaign, right through from the start to the finish. Troops that came out in 44, 45 would be issued with a number 4. Fires the same round, a 303. Then, because of the jungle conditions, they thought that the 303 was too long. So they came up with a plan to shorten it, which they came out with a Lee Enfield number 5.
Okay.
It was introduced, it was designed from 43 onwards, but it was first introduced to airborne troops in Norway, who were actually supposed to be going out to the Far East to fight off the Japanese, but the atomic bombs were dropped, so they actually never got to go. So that actual rifle did not see active service in Burma, even though that's what it was designed for, jungle warfare. So the first time that actually saw service was in Palestine in 45.
Right,
and
okay.
The Malayan Emergency, Korea, stuff like that. It wasn't a very accurate rifle because it was hard to zero, stuff like that, so it wasn't popular amongst the troops. The same with this bit of kit here, this set of webbing, which is 44 pattern webbing. It was actually the same, it was designed and brought out in 44, but it actually never actually saw service in World War II. It was, once again, it was after it was a Malayan emergency and stuff like that, and that's when it was actually used. And that was supposed to replace the 38 pattern webbing, which saw basically service right through to the 60s, when the 58 pattern, believe it or not, it says 58, but we'll still use it in the 60s, and that was started to replace it. And this is just a mixture of different stuff, different kit what we've got here. Once again, some personal stuff from the actual what soldiers would carry, a washroom and stuff like that. A lot of the stuff out in Burma that were issued to British soldiers was Indian made. So a lot of the webbing that would have had would have been made out in India, because like the badge, 14th Army, they were forgot about. So supplies and stuff were more geared for Europe, for the invasion of Europe, than to the Far East. So a lot of the soldiers, hence why the Lee Enfield, the short magazine Lee Enfield was used all the way through the war, right up to the end, because they were forgotten about it. It was forgotten about it. The actual standard diet for soldiers was normally bully beef, but then they had to live off the land, they had to buy purchase locally and stuff like that for the diet and stuff like that. So it was quite a brutal operation.
That's great. Just remind us your name and your organisation, so we can.
I'm Keith Syme, and I'm part of the 303 Liberty District Group.
That's great. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Call that a wrap. Thank you.